Right now, Eric, and tomorrow almost as warm as today, right?
Yes, absolutely. You know, we want to show you a little video coming out of Wyoming tonight. This is where a lot of the big storms have been forming here across parts of the Front Range and into the plains. And pretty wild. Look at that tornado spinning there in eastern parts of Wyoming. Brett Adair is a storm chaser, actually well known, has been doing it for years. Tremendous pictures. No reports of damage with this one just yet. So we'll hopefully see that trend continue overnight tonight. Now, all the cold there is well into the west, and as that energy pushes across the Rockies, it's causing that severe weather. It's also pushing up the heat here in the eastern United States. We had a number of record highs today, including Blue Hill Observatory, Providence, Worcestertide, Concord, and Manchester set new marks. And tomorrow, another day in the 90s makes it an official heat wave and another record. First time we've had 2 heat waves so early in a season in the city of Boston. And those records go back to 1872. Still 82 degrees right now in the city and 80 in Portsmouth. Portland, Maine at 81. A really warm night out there. And as we mentioned earlier, not very comfortable sleeping conditions. This will be the last really warm night before some cooler air starts to make some inroads tomorrow. So we're taking a look at a quick warm-up right into the 80s in the mid-morning. We'll be in the 90s by late morning and 90s in the afternoon, but we'll also be tracking that cooler air and some thunderstorms. So here comes the front. Morning is dry. As we head past 2 o'clock, that's where we start to see these storms develop. Front looks like it's slowing down a little bit, so that could create a little bit more widespread thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon and evening. Any of these storms wouldn't be moving very quickly, so they could produce a lot of rain in a short amount of time, also some hail and some gusty winds before they push offshore after 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So in terms of heat, it's absolutely with us, the humidity with us as well. We'll be watching these thunderstorms, some of them becoming strong, and we could see an isolated severe thunderstorm warning or two for the afternoon. I think the biggest risk would be localized very heavy rain and some of those damaging wind gusts. Tornado threat is very low for tomorrow. High temps around 93 in Boston, 91 in Rockport, just shy of 90 in Worcester, I think. We should get to 91 in Hyannis. So again on Cape Cod and the islands, another very warm day. That 79 on Nantucket would be a record high as well for the day. So if we're going to the beach, morning's the best time. In the afternoon, keep an eye to the sky. Changing weather conditions out there. The breeze is out of the west-northwest for tomorrow. And water temps have come up a few degrees over the last couple of days. As for the Red Sox tomorrow night, there's a chance of storms pregame. By about first pitch time, many of those storms should be shifting their way southward. So they'll get that game in, but there may be some activity around the ballpark right at the very start of that game. And in terms of the humidity, dew points are going to be high tomorrow in the 60s to around 70. Really soupy air, the most humid day of this stretch. Tomorrow night, it'll still be humid to start in southeastern Mass, but we'll be watching that drier air swoop down, and it's going to feel great outside by the time we wake up on Wednesday morning. And beautiful weather. Wednesday, Thursday, lots of sun, 70s, humidity way down, not much wind. Excellent conditions to wrap up this week. And on Friday, that's when we start to bring in some changes again. So here's your 7-day outlook after those gorgeous pair of days for Wednesday and Thursday. The clouds return on Friday and a chance of showers and downpours late. This weekend looks a little bit unsettled and more humid. We'll be dodging some showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. David and Paula, back to you.
All right, Eric, thanks so much.